Yeah!
Double high five!
Welcome back, folks. It has been a year and 2 months, and now Taylor and I have decided to revisit the idea of making an entire album in one day.
Newsflash for you.
Yeah.
We're doing it again.
We're doing it again.
First time wasn't enough. I'm coming back all the time.
So, just like last time, we want to see how much we can come up with. We are not allowed to come into this with anything already written. We have to record all the music and write all the lyrics and come up with melodies all today. So the only thing we can do after the fact is just mix what we've already recorded.
We're going to try to do it in 12 hours.
Yeah. So we'll see. So it's about...
We're going to split up, try to write 6 songs each, or something like
6
that.
songs each. Oh!
5 songs each.
Raising the stakes! It should be at least 10, I think. You think at least 10, maybe?
Yes. I mean, I want to shoot for 6. We'll see if we do 6.
Yeah, 6 each.
5 is acceptable, too.
5 is
No
acceptable.
less than double digits in the total amount of songs.
Yeah, because we want to give it an album, not just like an EP. We're going to make an album.
Hope
So, yeah.
That's the idea.
So anyway, I'm pretty jazzed. We got all our stuff set up downstairs already, so let's go and we'll...
Give you a setup to it. All right, just behind this door, you'll see something truly incredible. Me taking you down this hallway.
Wow.
Follow me. Because guess what? There's a key. And with this key, I'm gonna open another door. And what's behind this door? More doors. This is where we're recording. This is the same place we were at last year. This is my setup. Anyways, I'll start here. So, I've got 3 guitars right here. Acoustic, Sigma, kind of the Martin Epiphone, I guess. A crate bass. It's old. It's been in the band for a while.
Oh yes, that's my old bass. I forgot that you had it.
Then the Wolfgang Special. And yes, there's stickers on it. Because there's also some damage on it and stuff. So I was like, stickers! Because they're fun!
Yeah.
Then I'm rocking those through the Black Star amp, HD Club 40. Award-winning amp. I love it. It's really good. Fender Rumble 500. Also really good bass amp, so I think we're going to get some good tones.
Yeah, that one's Colton's.
I'm going to be rocking GarageBand for all the audio processing. I got an SM58 for a microphone. There's also this Apex I might use. Got set up from before. Anyways, this would be cool to use at some point too.
Yeah. So this is my tried and true setup that I always use. This is my Epiphone SG Pro guitar. I had an SG forever until about 2019. Then I decided to get rid of it because it was not in good shape, and I just got an SG Pro. So I basically got the same guitar again. This is kind of like my signature thing. You see this in all the music videos that I play guitar in and stuff like that. And it's been the guitar I've used exclusively for like a decade, pretty much. Along with that, because I'm a one gear kind of guy, is my Line 6 amp. This has a lot of really cool presets. The couple knobs are off and everything, but I really like this kind of metal one. So there's 2 different settings that you can use for it, and it just makes a tone that I really like. The twang one has some clean tones that I really like. And I recently bought a foot controller for this, but it's over there. I'm not going to use it today, so no worries about that. This is just a small little Fender practice amp that I've had since maybe 2014 or so. I got this because I got my old bass with just for free from a friend of a friend. So I just kind of got this along with it. In the band, we use Colton's bigger amp that Taylor is using, so this is pretty much a recording only thing. I've almost never used it at a show. This is the newest piece of hardware that I own. It's my new bass. So I guess it's an Ibanez. I literally had to like look up to confirm that. And I got this as kind of a Christmas present for myself last year. And yeah, it's awesome. It's like the newest guitar I own. I really like it. It just feels super nice and smooth. It's nice to have new stuff every once in a while.
Michael likes red.
Yeah, I like red. That's respectable. And then lastly, this acoustic guitar. Fun fact, this acoustic guitar was my mom's. Because for a while, my mom wanted to learn how to play guitar. She never did, but she had this really nice guitar, and once again, like, probably more than 10 years. This guitar has probably been around for like 15 years, I'm gonna say. And I've done a lot to kind of maintain it. It took kind of a crack in, but we got it glued up nicely and stuff like that. Crack in the neck, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the best sounding acoustic guitar that I have. So that's why I keep it around. I like to like maintain and hold on to a lot of the stuff that I have. I don't tend to like throw out instruments and replace them. I just try to like maintain what I have a lot of the time. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I'll be using. Same as Taylor, I'm gonna use GarageBand. I don't have it open right now, but I can start to open it. GarageBand.
Tried and true.
Yep.
And easily available to you.
Yes, and I have this pluggable adapter because this laptop doesn't come with a direct extra audio input. So actually I have to buy this USB adapter off of Amazon to then plug into this, and then boop, 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 boop. Then there's another adapter on the other side that plugs into the amp.
Mine's pretty much the same, it just uses a little different stuff.
Cool, cool. All right, let's make some songs. I'm here at Studio B. Maybe like I should be Studio B and he's like Studio A or something, because it's Studio B for Birkinshaw or something. I have a couple ideas of some stuff that I want to do, but I think even last time I had some ideas like really quickly right off the bat. I don't really have that advantage right now. So my methodology for this is to just kind of riff around a little bit, try to come up with some cool instrumental parts, and then build some instrumental tracks around it. I just have to be careful because I know the way that I songwrite. If I don't go into it with an idea for a melody, it becomes really difficult later for the lyrics. So I'm gonna have to like hum and play along to myself quite a lot, and just and try to hope that some stuff comes out. I have my acoustic guitar here, so I'll probably work acoustic into at least one song, and then I want to do something that's really bass heavy and is very bass riffy, but I'm still not totally sure what that's gonna look like. I think there's nothing else I can really do right now except for just sit here and noodle.
So, what I'm going to start with, I'm going to try to get the gnarliest bass tone I can. That's the one thing I wanted to do, see what I can come up with. Because this bass is kind of notoriously hard to deal with.
Terrible?
It pops and clips and does all this stuff that you don't really want to have in a mix. So it's like unleashing the beast but taming it at the same time to try to make something that's kind of just good, hopefully. So that's what I'm going to start with. May the bass be with us all. So I found the part that I need to actually record this bass amp. And it's this little guy right here. And I can turn this guitar cord into an auxiliary cord. Plug it into the headphones so my computer can hear it. And I hope that the people upstairs can't hear the bass amp.
Alright kids, here's a preview of something that I like. We'll see if I use it. I decided to capo, and I was messing around in D, but then I thought it might sound cooler if there was a capo going on, so maybe I'll make something like this. Na 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 na. It's pretty basic, but that's okay, sometimes that's how it goes. I think it was like na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Yeah. So I don't know, we'll see. That's a lot of the same chords that I usually use for different things. But maybe I can kind of edit it together in a stylistically interesting way. Okay, here's a little small accompanying riff that I came up with that other idea. And I think even though it might be kind of textbook, I might just start making the song just so I have one down.
Wow, the bass tone is already just really gnarly. Colton, you did an amazing job of dialing this in last time you used it. Holy shit. Well, the first song's gonna be in the key of D minor in the tuning of drop D. So it's nice and simple.
Okay. Sorry, I just was laughing because I thought what I came up with was way longer than it actually was.
Oh.
I was like, man, I got like 3 minutes here. It was a minute 42.
I feel like I've got about a minute as well.
I'm gonna stretch my legs for a bit and talk to Mr. Taylor Elliott.
Hello.
Hello.
So, the bass has been with me, I guess. Do you want to hear what I made? Or
Yeah.
do you want to wait until later?
Well,
This is
I
the
can hear
bass
the
tone.
beginnings of what you made so that we can track the progress.
Definitely hear the bass tone that this bass is now making because of this bass amp. And Colton somehow dialed it in to some heavenly setting with the overdrive and all the settings, vintage. I don't know what to put on. I hope.
Cool.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, that's cool. That's dope.
Added in a little. Get a groove going.
Yeah, there's a lot you could do with this.
Yeah, I have no idea what else I'm gonna do yet, but.
Let's have some kind of like flowy vocal. I don't know. Then you kind of change it up there anyway.
It does, yeah, it changes up kind of here to some more like held out parts. You got an idea of the bass tone there.
Yeah. See, that's different. And like this shows the differences in our recording methodology right off the bat, because my instinct when I got a song down was to make the drums for it so that like...
I mean, that's usually what I would start with, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to start a song like that. I think each one of my songs is going to start with a different instrument.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Like in like the actual finished thing, you mean? Well, like,
Yeah.
okay, this song starts with bass. This song starts with a drum beat.
This starts with like, electric guitar, drums, and then I guess vocals.
Oh,
and then
is that
I gotta
6?
Do, I don't know, cowbell intro? Or what else? There's bongos. Maybe I'll do a bongo intro.
Yeah, mine is like pretty fucking basic, but that's okay because I just want a quick
I
win.
heard you playing a bunch of guitar, but you have drums recorded. Or drums midied.
Yeah, I midied the drums. Even last year when we were doing this, you were like, "Hey man, you made that song with those same old chords, but it like sounds good." I feel like that's exactly what this is. Like, there's nothing that like original about it. I thought maybe claps though. I thought claps could be fun.
Hey! Ooh, nice. Well, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's just very like light and fuzzy and happy. I'm gonna definitely try to make some minor key stuff this time though.
There will be a strings MIDI composer thing, composition with Michael falsettos for sure. It has to happen now. That'll be my 6th song,
Okay,
hopefully.
I'm gonna make.
That's my dream anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna like definitely maybe even start a song with like, okay, here's like just right off the bat, Taylor guitar solo.
Straight up, just right up.
Why not? No limit.
could.
No holes.
All right, we're doing it then.
I'm gonna make a 7th song that's 10 seconds long.
Nice.
Okay, we're done.
We'll definitely meet the requirements. How to win. Set the bar way lower than anybody needs. I've ever expected. I gotta pick a drum track now. What drum sound to use? This is the real brain aneurysm here. Oh my goodness. That sounds pretty good.
Alright, I think I'm gonna record guitar and then do a bass line after I'm done the guitar.
I've done that before. Sometimes it's just like extra simple that way.
'Cause
And
I
you
want,
can
like-
maybe do some like kind of cool. You do make some freaking really cool bass lines too. So
That's kind of what I'm hoping to do.
Kind of
I just
stretch
pushed
in
this one
between.
over 2 minutes, but like other than that, like I don't want it to overstay its welcome either. So this one's like 2 minutes, like pretty much on the dot.
Okay, I think I'm gonna come up with another song intro and come back to this idea later. Kind of got about half of it. I feel like the rest of it's gonna just really write itself.
I can't believe that interact. Taylor Elliott, this man has never seen The Room.
all my friends always watch it without me, and then they're like, "Do you understand life?"
Do I understand life?
No, I haven't seen the room yet.
Okay,
I don't understand
I
anything.
was joking over there. That song should be like, Lisa, you are tearing me apart.
Yeah, you actually came up with a good LeBron.
Then I'll go and see my best friend Mark. This is hilarious for me, but less so because this man has not seen The Room.
Oh, that's song 2. There's always a song 2. This is not going to be as legendary as song 2.
Woo! Well, I feel heavy metal.
I'll call it woo woo woohoo 2.
Okay, I'm calling it right now. If I can't come up with any better ideas for that other song, I'm gonna fucking write it about The Room.
I think that's just a good idea. I think you should just do that. It's probably better than any other idea.
Jesus. All right. All right. It is time for me to venture off into the unknown. I have recorded basically one song. It's like 11:20, and I haven't actually started on the second song yet. So it's time to move on. This one is pretty much like a full instrumental. Now I think I want to do something with the bass. Maybe I got like capo on this guitar. Maybe I should put a capo on the bass and see what happens. Kind of some wacky bass shit
Oh, cool.
with like hammer-ons and stuff like that. Like,
Do it up, man.
yeah, I don't know how to make that last through a whole song though. It might just have to be like an intro to something. Yeah, I don't know how to explain to you what I made here. So, because I wanted to do that bass thing, and then like that was major key, but then I like put in this like main part of the song that's like a verse, and then like I want a guitar solo from you, and then like another verse, and then it like ends, and then there's like a different bass part at the end of the song that's just kind of like tacked on. That's like a completely different tempo. It's like this is definitely someone who was just like recording the first thing that they thought of and just like rolled with it.
I think I might run home and eat some lunch and then come back and try to just be quick. Because I need some fuel too.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Tim's. So if we're at Lunch a Kiss, Break a Kiss, 12:43. So how much do you have done, would you say?
I have 2 songs figured out. So, but they're not totally recorded. So very low, like 1/3, not even 1/3.
I would say I maybe just am at a third.
Not even at
If
a third.
if a third is 2 out of 6.
It's been 3 hours. So we're already a quarter of the way through and we're not even a third of the way done. Honestly, it'd be cool to just have all the songs kind of figured out and then just at the end just record everything because we're gonna open up recording at 8, right? Like
Or 7 even,
and stuff.
like whenever the...
Oh yeah, so they're leaving at 7.
Yeah.
So we can open that up at 7. Then we'll have like 2 or 3 hours where we can be loud, taking turns recording stuff, and then
Yeah.
everything will get filled in. So
I realized I probably want some acoustic guitar on my first song, because
Okay.
I think it would suit it, actually, to like fill that out, but I'll do that then. And then, yeah, vocals. I don't know. I like last time we were here quite late. I'm not going to be too surprised if that happens again. Like I was kind of mentally prepared to this be the only thing I do all day until I go to bed. So
yeah, cool. Me too. So really,
Nice.
I'm just ready to take a break and get some food, and then come back, do the drum song,
Yeah.
do your strings falsetto song, and then do an acoustic song, and then once those are all mapped out, then I'm just gonna get naked.
nice. I like it. Just in case this is boring at all, I'm going to tell an embarrassing story about myself. So I was so brain dead that I just went through and I was listening to music and I was thinking about the project, and then I stopped and looked back and realized I passed the post where you order. So I had to awkwardly leave the drive-thru and go back and do it again. I went through the drive-thru the first time without ordering. Fucking dumb. Anyway.
That'd be so weird. Like, what is that car doing here? It just drove by.
Yeah. I'm sure they were like, hello, can I take your order? And then I wasn't.
listening to music, right? So
Yeah.
they were probably like, hey, can I take your order? And just whatever's going on in your car.
Yeah, so I'm not operating on the highest mental capacity right now. So I'm gonna eat and then start song number 3.
Okay, so I think I got the second song all kind of mapped out with the guitar and the drums, sort of. The drums need a lot more. Woohoo 2. Freaking 5 minutes long. I didn't mean for it to be this long. That's cool though. This is the guitar song, so it's gonna be awesome.
So I've decided for the drum song, I'm gonna make it a punk song. Just so it's easy and cool and have some interesting drum parts. I might try to make something kind of technical. But probably just keep it simple as fuck because we're running out of time. I just found something on GarageBand. I was like, holy shit, this is super cool.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What the fuck?
So I feel like mix that in with something.
Okay, that is fucking dope. So yeah, like you could have it like major key and then just like still have this like aggression behind it because of like the drums.
I think yeah, just having just using it here. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I had to show you that.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I'm gonna record this now.
I put a little bit of electric piano on that one song too.
Nice.
All right, I've been working for a good amount of time here. I'm now at the point where I have 3 done. My next idea is something minor key or something heavier or something lower tuned maybe. Right before lunch I made this really weird song with bass. It kind of went all over the place. I don't know what I'll do with it in the end. But then since lunch I came up with this one, and I think this one is my favorite that I've done so far. I'll just give a little sneaky peeky here just to like the very end because it's got some cool interlocking parts. Ooh, big, nice emotional ending. Anyway, that one was me just kind of, once again, digging into some territory that I'm more familiar with and comfortable with. Just doing something that worked with me for this one. However, I also told myself, and I told Taylor earlier, that I think I'm going to try to do like half things that are within my wheelhouse and then half things that are just really wacky and experimental. So that means that I should now move to crazy creative mode and do something really weird, like with the minor key or in like a different time signature or something, or both. We'll see.
So for the drum intro song, I wanted to make it kind of punk, like the drums are pretty punk, but then the rest of it I've done like what are they called? Arpeggiator basses, 3 different ones, and I've kind of like made a song with those. So it's really weird, but I was thinking maybe if I tried to cover those MIDI parts with guitars, if I have time, it would be a lot cooler. We'll see if I have time though.
Do you want to hear the string part that I came up with?
Sure.
And I want some falsetto on. This is me going outside of my little comfort zone and making some string arrangements.
I'll have to like figure out what the chords actually are, but like.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge for you.
Yeah, I like, you just made a project just to make work for me, not for yourself.
I gotta slow you down.
Do you want me to like falsetto all those notes or like have something different?
Whatever inspires you. And then, I don't know what else to do after that. Like, it's gonna be hard to follow that with something, but
Then it just becomes fucking death metal. Here's a question. This is the one that's in drop C sharp, right?
I put it in drop C now.
Okay.
That one's in drop C sharp.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I use it for a bit?
I don't care.
Making a funky bass line.
Funky bass for the 12/8 song.
Yeah, 12/8.
Yeah.
I just did 6/8, so you're doing like
Now I'm doing
twice.
12/8. I got a double times that.
He's twice the 8ing that I am.
Just to overcompensate.
Taylor let me use his drop C sharp tuned guitar, and believe it or not, folks, I made a metal song, and you'll just have to hear it to believe it, I suppose. But it's got some shit going on. Taylor, you gotta help me. I have no more ideas for what to do for songs.
Just look at the Beatles.
What would Paul McCartney do in this tricky scenario?
Use the keyboard.
Use the keyboard. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, use some keys. A keyboard intro.
Okay. Time to basically dive into the MIDI section and see what inspiration comes.
Pretty much. That's my only advice.
All right. Oh, I got a little snippet of something there. Holy fuck.
Okay, so I've reached a little milestone in a sort of way where I've got the length of the entire song. I've got the keys of every song. I've got names for every song. I just need to record all the different parts for it. I have at least one thing done from beginning to end for each of these, but there's still so much work left to do. However, I think all of the groundwork is basically done. I just need to fill in all the gaps. Check this out.
Holy shit.
May the bass be with you. Woohoo too.
Oh my god.
Drum station.
See your song names.
Bring the strings. Olympic grooves. And then bowels.
Bowels. One of them is bowels.
The first song was started last modified at 11 o'clock and it's now 5:30. So that took me like 6.5 hours, basically 7 hours of the time to just figure out what I wanted to do. Now I have like a few more hours, like 3 hours to finish recording everything. How far are you? You have some finished songs, like completely recorded songs except for vocals, right?
Instrumentals. Every song of mine has lyrics. That's the thing. Like, every song of mine is going to have lyrics.
I think my lyrics are literally going to be the ABCs.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you do it. You do. Everything I make today is just turning out really fucking weird. Everything I've written is like stuff I would never bother to write otherwise. So that's really interesting. This one, since I started looking at the keyboards, has turned into this like really like electronic groove kind of thing, like major key upbeat at first and almost kind of like Nintendo sounding, and then it like gets kind of groovy. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've just sat down and just like recorded the first thing I thought of, but that's really what you have to do here. And I still have one other one that I don't have any concept of it yet at all. Taylor has like 6 concepts. I still have one thing that I have no concept of what to do for it.
Well, hopefully we get this all finished.
Yeah, I don't know. The six each might be a stretch. I don't know. We'll see.
I gotta pick which ones to focus on because I don't know. If I don't, then I might not finish. I might have to cancel one of these. I don't know. I'm gonna go clear my head though. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk. I might go and grab another little bite to eat.
Yeah, I'm probably
head
gonna
back.
If I finish recording this one, I'm gonna run and get food too.
Then I'm just gonna listen to everything once, kind of get some ideas, go chew on them a bit, and then come back.
Small update. It is now 6:17 p.m. We've actually blown through a lot of our time. I feel right now I'm in a position where if I were to stop and write a 6th song, it would definitely mean I don't get the other ones done. At this point, I have 5 songs. So the first one is that little happy sounding one with the capo line that I was joking about maybe being about the room, but maybe it is going to be about the room. The second one is one where I was doing some tapping on the bass. The third one was kind of another pop punk one. It had a little bit of keys on it, which I thought was cool. I wanted a guitar solo from Taylor. The fourth one was a metal one using Taylor's guitar, and then the fifth one is this weird one that uses some electronics in it and stuff like that. At this point, I'm not thinking that I'm gonna do a 6th one. I was hoping to just get a guitar solo to fill the time because I didn't know what I was doing with this one. Oh, I didn't even do bass for this one yet. I need bass on this. This is the one, it's like the one part of the one that I like. I think I have 2 ideas. Either not do a 6th song, or at the end, if we get it all done, then be like, okay, the sixth song I'm gonna do in an hour, and then we hit like go like.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna improvise.
Well, almost.
Sometimes improvised songs are pretty good.
Do you have lyrics?
No lyrics yet, really. I have a little bit for the first one. But...
Okay.
So I'm back from lunch. I'm gonna go through the songs, add in some guitar layers, get all the guitars recorded, make sure all the drums are finished too. Pretty much done the bass for everything, so that's pretty nice already. And we'll just go through like one layer at a time till all the layers are done. May the bass be with you.
Oh, this is the first one, obviously. Well, it's called "May the Bass Be With You." I think it's probably gonna have pretty sparse guitar. This is fucking kicking.
What's the craziest drum part you have in your songs?
Probably the fast 6/8 part, because it's just trippy to listen to.
There's some stuff. There's another one that has such fast triplets with a kick pedal that I don't think it would be
Humanly possible.
the possibles.
Yeah. Well,
What if there was a pedal that was designed?
it's
to
like a
kick
triple kick.
Yeah, you hit it once and it just. I'm done my first one. I think for the guitar part, it's all pieced together. It's not all one take. I'm gonna admit this. This is horrible. Confession time. Please forgive me. I copy and pasted a bass part. So, anyways,
I copy and pasted one part out of the fifth song as well.
confession booth.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It was recorded today, so...
Moving on to the next song, which is Woohoo, which I started writing some lyrics for. I have a little bit of lyrics for May the Bass Be With You as well. So, things are happening. So, done the bass part for Woohoo. So, can be moving on to Drum Station next, which only has MIDI created parts on it right now, which is pretty crazy. So, I gotta get some guitar on that now. This song's getting fucking crazy.
I wonder if we could just improv something over one part of it. That is pretty wacky.
It just sounds so wah wah wah. Fucking-
It's like if someone was playing dubstep on an actual bass. Okay, so I actually got lyrics for the Room one done, which is so weird. There's just a bunch of dumb quotes from the movie. And now I'm working on this this fast one that like should have been good, but it's just kind of a throwaway. But I gotta get something going here. Oh, that's in my headphones. Gotta get something going here for this like fast part. And I'm trying really hard not to come up with just like the most basic derivative vocal melody known to man, but I don't think that it's going to be any better than that.
I think I'm actually gonna have a song that
Yeah?
doesn't have any guitar on it other than bass.
Whoa.
All it has is drums and bass, and then this freaking fluid bass and this click bass, and that's it. It's like so much going on already. I can't add any more. Now I'm gonna do the guitar part for the fifth song, Olympic Grooves, and it's 9:30. So basically, there's a half hour left for a 12-hour time slot. If we give ourselves an extra half hour because we left twice, or an extra hour because we left twice, that gives us
2 hours. Extra 2 hours.
that gives us till midnight. Then I think technically we should only have till 11:11 to make all our dreams come true.
I
Or
don't
is
know.
midnight the magic
I mean-
hour because of Cinderella?
I'm feeling Cinderella, to be honest.
Cinderella man.
Cinderella. I mean, that would still be shorter than last time. But I mean, at the same time, I think we're invested enough at this point in the day that like I think it'd be good to just get her done. Oh god, yeah, that would have been fucking tricky to do. Dude, that's dank.
I've always wanted to do more 12/8 shit than I did in high school band. Or actually, that was in the Stellar Concert Band. Anyways,
Oh god, wow. My metal song ended up being like super political.
oh really?
Yeah. But that's the only thing I could think to write of. So I might actually only need to write one more set of lyrics and then record some acoustic guitar.
I think the song that was going to be the most metal was this Bowels song. I ended up doing some triplets with it. It's a 208 tempo song. But you don't know that at all at the start. But this one's like still pretty short. It's like only, I don't know, 2 minutes? 2 minutes 42?
It's close to 3. I think we'd probably definitely have a freaking album's length or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this one if I could get it to happen, but like I'm still far behind you.
Okay, so for some reason, I actually made a song 6. I don't know why I did that.
Because you can.
Because I hate myself.
I feel like I should just, if you're ready for my guitar stuff on yours.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that for a bit. I don't know. I've been kind of on and off filming, but I've been off mostly lately. We're at the part of the night where we're finalizing guitar tracks on my part. So yeah, since I normally like to have Taylor come on and do guitar solos and stuff like that, we're just getting ready to quickly lay down some stuff on mine. You can see I plugged my laptop in over here by Taylor's laptop.
I might do some like wah pedal too. I think it might work for our purposes here today.
Yes.
There you go. This first one.
Cool, man.
What's the next one?
That sounded really good. Still a bit to go, but I think the thing that I need to do right now is start doing the vocal tracks. Well, I am but a simple man. Just have to test the volume. I look after Danny, buy flowers for my future wife. After everything you know, I'd do anything for my girl.
I got it set up. I'm gonna do some acoustic playing, and then it's really just like vocals and stuff left. But it's basically midnight.
I'm just gonna go up the stairs and in the hallway and try that acoustic guitar part.
Oh, that'd be cool. Get some natural reverb. Last guitar track.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then it's all just like lyrics and vocals left. I'll just record whatever I have written already, and then that's it.
Backdoor dealings, a crisis politicized, devaluing the name of unity. What the fuck? Frustration erupted in flames, lost touch with reality. Each sound and color makes defying gravity.
So I've reached a point where I've got about 10 minutes left, crunch time, and I haven't recorded any vocals at all. And I haven't written barely any, so I'm going to record all that I've written, and I'm going to improvise the rest.
This man used to be on the improv team in high school.
I got the chops. Check, I have like this like super huge microphone. Just to compensate. Alright. Here we go.
Compensate for what?
My interdimensional anus. Okay, I don't even know where these are gonna fit in here, but I'm just gonna repeat them. Cruising through interdimensional space. Oh, oh, whoa. May the bass be with you. 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 Oh, wow. May the bass be with you.
Shit, you changed it a little bit at the end. That's okay.
I did. It's all good. That one's done. Time for woohoo too. These lyrics have actually a little bit of deep stuff at the beginning. And then there's just, I say woohoo. I was like, okay. Such integrity can be claimed. I said woohoo! Oh shit. That doesn't make any sense there. Oh, I haven't finished the drums on this yet. I guess I should be improvising.
You could say the same lines from before again.
I'm not gonna do it. Woo!
Yeah, but you could do the other lyrics.
I'll do the other lyrics. As I climb this mountain of life, I've realized I have stronger legs. They're not wrong though. Argue with that, haters. So, what the fuck is gonna come out of this one?
We're definitely in the giggly hour. I'm sorry. I'm like off to the side and I'm like trying not to like mess up your takes because like
yeah, it's a difficulty. I don't think this one would work for vocals, honestly. I'm not sure if any of the other ones will. I might just leave them as instrumentals because like without writing the lyrics, like I want them to show that I'm taking it seriously.
Yeah. Holy cannoli. I am exhausted.
That was a long time, a lot of concentrating on a screen and instruments and playing things right and coming up with new things.
I think I thought it would be easier than last time because we like had it under our belt, but we challenged ourselves to do 6 songs each this time. And I was like pushing it over the edge.
I only have 2 songs that have any vocal part at all, and they're incomplete.
But that's the process. So we're sticking to our own rules here.
They're just instrumentals.
I mean, they're probably perfectly nice instrumentals. We haven't even had time to sit down and listen to each other's songs this time, like unlike we did last time.
I mean, I don't even really know everything that you've done. You probably have no idea all of what I've done.
The string one seems really interesting, but I haven't had any time to actually listen to it.
You made a metal song, which is just finally.
So there's probably 2 or 3 songs of lyrics that like I think I wouldn't pay any attention to as like examples of my lyric writing abilities. It's just like, hey, I thought of a line. Okay, we're running with that. That's what it is. So there's this one song that's like, I'm floating away and I'm vibing and I'm like losing touch of my consciousness and stuff. It's like, I don't know what I'm writing about. That's not really about anything, but...
Have you ever experienced that?
No. Oh. It doesn't make any sense. There's other ones that, like, I think the lyrics are actually pretty good. I got, like, super political on one. I got, like, super nostalgic and, like, talked about some memories on another song. So, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for checking this out. We will cut later to when the album is done. Okay, Mr. Elliott.
It's been another day.
It has been another day. This one might have been
10 out of 10.
Yeah, this one might have been more ridiculous than the last one.
Definitely, my playing is weirder on this one. A lot of like.
And we're back.
Recording.
Well,
took some time on our own to mix what we recorded.
We didn't have time to listen to them when we first made them because we were like literally working until like 1:30 in the morning. So I think the idea is like I don't really have any idea what Taylor made, and I don't think Taylor has too much of an idea of what I made.
Little ideas. I want to hear the metal song and then the room song.
I'll just play mine in like chronological order of when I made them, and then Taylor could play his in whatever order. And then we got to decide what order should the songs actually go on, like an album track list, and then we'll figure that out. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the room one. This is the first one I made.
Okay.
Which like only works if you know the movie, but
I haven't seen the movie, so
the only other person I'm sharing with this right now has not seen The Room.
Cool.
That sounds like it was written in about an hour.
Perfectly fine song, though, really.
This one is the weirdest one. So this is the second song I made. So this is one where I really wanted to do some stuff with bass. So I remember I put the capo on the second fret of the bass, and I started doing this like tapping thing. And then that was like the extent of like good ideas that I had for this song. And then the lyrics, when I was writing the lyrics, I was like, just the first thing that rhymes. Okay, here we go. So the lyrics are terrible, but I actually purposely recorded them with a fuzz vocal because I was so not confident in them at the time that I thought it would actually make the song better if the lyrics were distorted.
I want to talk about things that are tacked on and don't really make sense. Wait till you get to my song.
This part's cool though.
I like the tone there for sure. That's a pretty good sound.
It's actually two bass guitars together. So one of them is through the guitar amp and then one of them is through the bass amp. This one I think is the best one. So this one and the metal one I spent way too much time on, and that's what made songs 5 and 6 really short and minimalistic, is because I spent too much time on this one and the metal one.
You sound like your keyboard. Nice. Mm-hmm. What did you put in there? What is that?
It's like a 808 that like plays the note that the key of the song is in.
Right. Okay.
And then we got the Taylor Elliott guitar solo.
I have more guitar solos on your stuff than mine. So yeah, this one I'm a little bit afraid to hear too, because I think maybe you might have made a better metal song than me. So
probably not. As soon as you hear the lyrics, you'll be like, no, I didn't.
Okay.
So Taylor's guitar was also lower tuned, so I immediately knew that that would help me get something that sounded different. And I was like, okay, it has to be minor key, and let's change the time signature as well. So I made this one minor key, drop C sharp tuning in 6/8 time.
I feel like this is almost like a lyrical follow-up to It's Your Choice.
After this, I was like really out of ideas. So this is just kind of like poppy electronic kind of stuff now.
You were saying it sounded a little bit like Mario.
Yeah, it's like kind of Nintendo-y.
Sega Genesis. New this summer. Oh, didn't see that coming. I think you were doing some cool production stuff on this one.
I had to make up for the lack of content of the song. Alright, and then this is the last one that I made. So up until like 9 or 10 that night, I was convinced that I didn't want to do any more than 5 songs because I was like already struggling to get them done. Mm-hmm. And then you had 6 songs like in some way, shape, or form for like most of the day, and so I was like, but I could probably get one. And so like I started this one at like 9:30 p.m. and so it like had to be short and just like nothing. So this song is only 1 drum track, 1 bass track, 1 guitar track, 1 vocal track. Like
bare bones.
Bare minimum. And I actually decided to hard pan the bass to the left and hard pan the guitar to the right.
Classic.
Just to, I don't know.
Analog, man.
To make it like at least somewhat stereo. Literally doing the vocal at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, well I'll get mine ready for you.
Alrighty!
So, I've got 6 songs. I did all the bass and drums first and then went back and did the guitar stuff, which is probably not a good idea because I made it too complicated and then I was like struggling to make the guitar parts, so I never ended up getting to the vocal parts. So that's why I think I should go back and do a, if I could have completed it, what would it sound like?
A little like bonus EP that gets attached.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of sucked. I had to call it. I was like, I'm not done, but we're out of time, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's the first song.
I remember hearing this and just loving this.
You helped me with the vocals on this one, but like, you were there, you know how ridiculous they were. So I took them out. I have one version with them in there still, but like normally I would just improvise whatever, not worry about it. But looking back at those projects, I kind of laugh at them, right? I don't want to do that. I want to be like, I was really trying to do something here. This one is the only one I have with vocals. And I didn't finish writing all of them, so I just repeated them, but I repeated them in new ways.
I think we probably each have our one that we put like way more time into than the others.
Yeah.
So I know you didn't maybe do as much guitar as you wanted to, but they still have like legitimate, like really cool guitar parts. And there's like 2 or 3 of mine where there's next to no guitar riffs. It's just chords to fill it out, and then that's it. It's a cool little guitar line too.
Now this is Drum Station, which was kind of a mess. It was a little ridiculous.
Oh, this one!
I took out the click bass and all the plugins and crazy shit, because even just the bass is crazy now, and the drums.
I don't even know what genre to call this. Okay, so what was the reason you took out the click bass?
It was just chaos. I was thinking maybe I'd leave it in, but like, just making it work out would have taken a long time. Okay, then bring the strings. This is the one that was pretty cool. I don't know.
The strings are kind of an interesting lead within themselves, though.
I mean, they are. I was just typing on the keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
In this part, I didn't know what else to do.
That one is legitimately very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This one is in 12/8 timing.
Oh, God.
So this was my like kind of weird challenge that I wanted to do.
And then, like, also how do you sing over this? Right? Like,
I know, you have to like, such a lamb singer.
that was pretty freaking cool, too. And that one's called Bowels? Like, it's literally called Bowels?
I have no idea why I called it Bowels. It starts off acoustic, but then you get into the bowels of it.
Like, I think I underestimated, like, how good these would be, even if they don't have vocals.
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright, well now it's up to us to figure out the order that the songs go in, so tune in when it's done.